Hey there, Crick is here, let's see what he has. Crick is a warrior who supports clerics, and as it happens in this game, cleric is the cursed job for some reason. So let's proceed carefully. Crick's kit can be described rather easily. He is there to provide clerics with all the support he has. Why clerics? Because he can make their HP barriers and potency buffs 2 times stronger. So in theory, you could cast Staminos or Canary team-wide 50% potency up and turn it all into 100% potency up. Sounds sick? Yeah, until you realize that it's not optimal at all. Crick is also a tank and a sub DPS, or a shield shaver. Sadly, he gets relevant too quickly, because there's too little efficient enough clerics he can support. So, to Crick's passives. First, he's considered as both a warrior and a cleric in battle. Sounds niche, because it is. There are only 2 cases when it's useful. First, Crick's buffs work on himself. Second, Relish as passive, which counts clerics, counts Crick too. Relish is an upcoming general pool unit who buffs clerics somewhat. Then the potency and the barrier buff. As I said, it works only on clerics, but it's honest. You can give a cleric 200% potency up with it if you want. Crick also has a small offensive passive, which is always nice. And here is the follow-up skill. 200 potency is rather strong, so it can do good damage too. Okay, support skills. Crick has like 3 skills which are similar. All of them inflict defense and magic defense down, but only this one can also inflict elemental resistance down. Then there is a signal-like skill but without countdown. I remember seeing it a year ago and thinking, wow, insane. And now it's whatever. A long road we have walked since then. And there is a damage buff. Strange there isn't a universal magic damage buff. Like, a lot of clerics don't do light damage. Just make a condition like one Isla has. If cleric magic damage up. I don't understand these half measures on a character who you wouldn't use without clerics anyway. He also has a rather unique shield chafe enhancing buff. Doesn't look bad. And there is also a defense move. You wouldn't bring Crick solely for it, but it's great to have it among other things. Now the DPS part of Crick. It's simple. You use the ult, he gives himself potency buff, and does 1 big hit and 6 more hits next turn too if you want. Follow-up should be boosted too, so that makes it 13 hits across 2 turns. Not that impressive, but at least he has more damage cap than usual. Still, he is not the best damage dealer out there. All in all, Crick could have been a unit with great potential, but there are just not enough clerics for Crick to support. If you are pulling him, you are doing it for the single character. Hikari EX. He's been buffed recently, and everything Crick provides is useful to him. Even then, Hikari EX won't be a meta option. Physical DPS still would be better. After Hikari EX there are only support clerics. And then there is Paddy CX in the air, and he is just too strong to need Crick. So yeah, save your rubies for someone else. Oh, check out the A4 by the way. It gives potency on a rather simple condition. Not saying it's a must-have, but I think it's good to know that it exists. Thanks for watching.